Hello, space travelers, and welcome to my little corner of the galaxy. I promise this week I have my audio fixed. I first want to start off by saying thank you so much for the love on my last video. Despite the train wreck, is my most viewed video now. And happy Pride Month! Hey, David. Hello, humans in the chat. They once asked me what LGBT meant, but I couldn't give a straight answer. Happy Pride Month. That was real hard to read that with a straight face, David. I almost couldn't do it. That's a good one. How are you doing? How's it going? How was your weekend? Oh man, I love me a good dad joke or a pun. Something that just makes other people want to slam their face into their table. Oh, I think I have my volume up a little high. 1 second. There we go. All right, how was your weekend, David? I had a pretty fun weekend. We had a good friend over all weekend. We ate some good food, and we went swimming, and yeah, it was just a nice weekend to kind of just unwind a little bit. Let's see, David, weekend was super relaxing. Had 3 days off and went back to work today. Currently having dinner, rice and beans. There you go. What hand do you use to cut your steak? Neither. You use a knife. No, I apparently used my hand to try to cut butter this weekend. My friend that we had over, Mr. Nee, came over this weekend, and he sharpened a knife that he had just bought, and I was asked to do a simple task of just cut me off some more butter, not human flesh along with it. I managed to get myself pretty good, but I'm okay. This is this is why I don't this is why I'm not in the kitchen too often. I can cook, but it is a 50-50 if I'm going to do something very klutzy. I am that anime trope that the girl that tries too hard to cook stuff in the kitchen and it just comes out terrible. But you can't help but eat it because I earnestly made it for you, darn it. It does not go as planned at all. Nope, it did not. Oh man. This week I wanted to talk about pride and what it means to me. And I also am going to start on my next picture. Let's see here. David, I have also been catching up on anime. Oh, cool. What anime have you been catching up on? I think we're getting caught up on Demon Slayer. We got caught up, except for the movie for Spy X Family. I love that one. Yeah. This week, I'm going to kind of show you guys where I'm at with Lucy. I did a lot of stuff off screen because I can focus a little better, but I absolutely love how she's turning out. And this week I'll probably start on my second to last. I think I'm gonna do one more after this one of my refresh series, and then after the refresh series is done, I have a new project in mind to try to keep things moving along. All right, let me pull up what I've been doing. Let's see here. Also, you guys were very sweet last week. I did check back on the audio, and all the filters I had on my Yeti microphone were gone. So I appreciate that you were okay with how it sounded, but I was not happy with it. And now my VTuber is also moving correctly because of the filters. So thank you for all the love on my last video. It's now my most viewed video on the channel, and I was like, okay, people want the train wreck. They want Jerry Springer live. Let's see here. All right, let me move this. And let me, give me 1 second. Reflector for, nope, that's not the right one. I thought I had this all pulled up ahead of time. Nope, that's not it. Weird. Okay, give me 1 sec. I will fix that. Okay, let me see here. Give me 1 sec, guys. Why is it not pulling it up? That's that one. I think I might have gotten yep, there we go. I got disconnected, that's why. Okay, try this again. Okay. Do. Come on. There we go. 1 second. There we go. Haha! The only issue with so I use a reflector program, and it's really helpful, but as soon as, like, let's say if the screen turns off or something, which I don't have set on my iPad, I have to, like, reconnect it and whatnot, so there we go. David just binged Wiser Man Grandson this last weekend. Plan on watching my isekai life. I gained a 2nd character class and became the strongest sage in the world. To be continued. And as well as finishing Flip Flappers. Also going to be binging Lord Marksman and Vanada shortly thereafter. You got a good lineup. Flip Flappers was very surprising for me. And I think you were posting earlier about, like, hey, what are some good, like, short, like, animes that I can just whip through, and it is hard to find a good anime that you can, like, just watch all in one sitting and then feel depressed afterwards because you just went on a trip. If that makes sense. All right, so let me go in here. I wanted to show where we ended up with Lucy. I did, like I said, some stuff off screen, but here she is. I am very happy with this, and I'm very excited to finish her. Down a little bit. Any thoughts? I originally downloaded a pack that was supposed to make things gooey and slimy, and I didn't like it, so I had to go back in and do it all myself. And the effort was definitely warranted because I love this so much more. So yeah, Lucy's here. She'll be done hopefully soon. Today I'm going to start on, in celebration of Pride Month, I am going to work on Ne-Beela. So Ne-Beela was created, this is before, I think, pre-diagnosis. I was just, at this point I was pretty just, like, depressed chronically. I do have chronic depression, and I just wanted to make something that was just so overly happy and cute that I couldn't, you know, it's overly over the top cute. And so I made Ne-Beela, and I feel like, obviously I go a lot with the alien theme on my channel. But I'm pretty, like, scared of bugs, and that's where Ekna came from. Like, I kind of based her off something I didn't like or I was uncomfortable with, as well as things that I did like. I kind of did the same thing with Ne-Beela. And her whole shtick is she's just a little galactic bee that goes across the galaxy and spreads love and happiness and kindness. And I thought it was good, and I thought she'd be a great person to work on for Pride Month. So we're gonna start with her today, and then I think after her I might do one more on the refresh series, and then I'm gonna completely change gears to something different after this. So yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in chat, and to kind of talk about, like, what Pride means to me. I'm still pretty new to a lot of this, and I've always been so scared and ashamed of myself. And Yeah, a bee across the galaxy. Yep, correct. I like to do anything that's like a play on words. I love having some sort of like just direction or quirk that my characters have that make you go, oh, okay, yeah, that's what they are. Let's see here. David, I may actually rewatch Yuri on Ice or on Host Club for Pride Month. You know what? I've only watched or on Host Club once, and I think it deserves a rewatch. I felt like it was another one of those animes that was kind of a classic at the time and that could be reanimated, like Fruits Basket was. If you haven't seen the remake of Fruits Basket, I absolutely loved it. It was great. Let's see here. So, yep. So we're gonna work on Ne-Beela, and yeah, you should definitely watch Fruits Basket. I have some thoughts on like where I fit with Pride Month and where I'm still struggling, and I'll want to share that with you guys. But I'm just kind of get into drawing a little bit and kind of let the chat fill up a little more. But if you have a story or something that you would like to share in honor of Pride Month and being proud of who you are, please let me know. I would love to hear about it. You are absolutely not pressured to share anything you don't feel comfortable with, but just know this is supposed to be a safe space for people to do so. Get in on here. All right. Turn this down. All right. So the fun thing about this is, let me go here before I start. The Princess Raccoon that did my VTuber, I won one of her contests and she actually drew Ne-Beela for me. 1 second. Not in here. I think it was like way back. Give me 1 second. Nope, that's too far. We've gone too far. Okay, where is it? Here we go. Is that the original image though? This isn't the full image, but here is a sneak peek, of what it looked like. I really love what she did with it. I'm probably gonna play around with some similar things, but yeah, just absolutely love it. So let's get started. Thank you. Yeah, she was just like pure, like, I just want to feel a bit of like I need some of that dopamine, which my brain doesn't like to produce. I was trying to also give her a 1950s aesthetic, you know, like Rocket Girl from Fallout with her outfit. A lot of the times when I'm creating characters, I tend to oversimplify, like I keep the hair short or I'll keep the outfit very minimal, but I always have people tell me I have the most detailed pictures. I'm like, I feel like I'm making this simple, but apparently not. So let's see, we're gonna do what we normally do, and I'm gonna start with the sketch layers to kind of give the overall idea that I would like to update this piece with. Let's go in here. We're gonna do some yellow. Go into sketching. There we go. I like using this pencil mostly because, so I probably do, the way that I sketch is not really sketching. I have to have like a very, even in the sketch form, the lines need to be solid. I need to be able to like see what I'm doing, and that's not always like the best. You want your sketches to be more fluid. So hopefully I've been kind of loosening up as time has been going on. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? Now, the first things first, one of the things I was proud of at the time was I thought I did this foreshortening really well. So this is going to be a challenge for me, this project, as I know that it's actually quite off. So I may avoid that area for the time being, but I was so proud of myself. I'm like, hey, I did the foreshortening thing, but meanwhile, the bottom of her hand is like really big and fat, and then she's got like really tiny fingers up here. So, I will say, as I have been saying, every time I finish one of these pieces or I get towards the end of it, I have just fallen in love with them all over again. And so I'm excited to see where this one goes. All right, let's get in here. So first we're gonna start with, this is going to be the body sketch layer. I've really been enjoying working in the primary like colors, whether it's digital or traditional sense. So I usually use blue, I use red, blue, green, and like yellow for the different parts of the piece I want to work on, and it's been really helping me like segment them. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's see, body sketch layer. Oop, there we go. All right, make sure my alrighty. So yeah, I went back in and I fixed everything, I think microphone wise, and part of the reason my VTuber wasn't working last week was because all like the capture card that I have decided it's going to overrun everything, and all the input and output is going to be through the capture card, and it deleted my Yeti microphone on OBS as well as all the filters that I had on it. So now when I'm talking, it's lining up a lot better. My VTuber's responding to my voice more. It was just a train wreck last week, but I'm really glad everyone enjoyed themselves. Well, let's see here. Here we go. If anybody has anything they would like to share about Pride Month and what it means to you, feel free. I'm gonna get a little started here, and then I'll kind of go into what it does mean to me. Let's turn this back up. There we go. Let's see here. Oops. I always forget to switch to the drawing emote. Here we go. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, give me 1 second. Rid of that. There we go. I just noticed the chat wasn't showing up on the screen. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. David, years ago, back when I was active on DeviantArt, I wrote a poem about LGBT. I'm going to see if I can refind it. Absolutely. If that is something you would like to share, please do. Okay, then the eyes, I think I normally make those separate. Let's see. There we go. Let's see here. I actually need to use the little aliens room really quick, guys. Sorry. I will be right back. Alrighty, thank you for waiting. Also, please let me know. I wanted to like celebrate Pride Month a little bit. I have a bunch of different colored stars falling to like make the rainbow. If it's too distracting on from seeing what I'm working on, please let me know. Okay. So something I started doing probably since the cherry picture is I just started experimenting with curvier body types. And even though I'm probably gonna make her more on the curvy side, but I always just felt like, oh, I need to like draw some sort of like stomach area, and it was just kind of a way for me to, with a lot of things, just accept a part about myself. Let's see here. Make sure the chat is still showing up. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be the problem child over here. I'm going to an artist meetup for a few hours this weekend, so I might brainstorm with one of my friends there to see if they can help me with the foreshortening issue that I have. Let's see here. Turn that down just a little bit. So, well, let's see if I can talk and draw at the same time. So I think a lot of things tend to correlate around the time that I was diagnosed. So, April of 2021, I believe, is when I was diagnosed. And it just so happened I also, like, COVID kind of made things a little hard. So me and my husband had to reschedule our wedding and everything. But it was just kind of interesting how beautifully it came together because, you know, April is Autism Awareness Month. And the dress I ended up wearing for my wedding, I had it custom made by a seamstress here in town, who's also kind of, she's trying to do what I'm doing right now. And I really believed in her vision because she tends to, she'll make dresses for just about anybody, but she was really trying to cater to plus size. And at the time, before a lot of like surgeries and like trying to get my life on track, I was a very plus size girl. And I was dreading going wedding dress shopping because I was really worried, you know, I'm just gonna feel fat, I guess is the quick way to push it. But she was able to help me create a beautiful gown that not only fit me really well, but like was unique to anything I've ever seen. And it was a rainbow gown. And I think my instructions to her were like, can you please make it look like Lisa Frank exploded all over me. And it ended up being a great time. I still wasn't like 100% feeling like myself at that moment, but at that moment in time, that was the most like me that I had ever felt. I remember, let's see here, the first time I was kind of like introduced to like the LGBTQ community was probably any of the drag stuff that I've ever seen, whether it was in film, which blew my mind as a young kid, because I'm just like, okay, this person is so confident in themselves that they would challenge gender, is what it looked like to me. I don't know if that makes sense. But they were very confident in who they were, that they would push the envelope. And I remember always being like really envious of people being able to do that. And there was a lot of people around me at the time doing so. And unfortunately, I know it still happens today, but a lot of my friends that did come out were often kicked out of their home. Like, I live in a pretty conservative area. And it just always made me so sad. Just like, what are they doing that's like making you like, what is so bad? Yeah, is it a little different? Sure, but like my brain was always like, why is this a problem? I don't understand why this is a problem. Is it bold? Sure, but like it's not a problem. I grew up a lot with that mentality, but I grew up in a very conservative area, so it's just like my wanting to people please and not stick out as a neurodivergent kind of transcended into the space of, you know, the LGBTQ space. So it's taken a lot of time. And to me, I'm just really proud that I'm becoming more myself every day. And I have people in my life that love me and understand me and accept me for who I am, even though I might continue to change and develop on that end. Let's see here, David. As someone who has both done drag and watched drag, I can understand what you're talking about. Yeah, I think that was like the most, you know, not would say in your face, but that was the most like, whether people were making fun or it was just kind of the big hot topic at the time, it was drag. But I'm just like, but they look like they're having so much fun. And they look fabulous while they're doing it. Like, what? Why would I be upset about this? So I struggled, I think, a lot with, what was it? I was very envious of anybody that could be that bold and be that forward and, you know, be that outspoken about who they are. And, one second. So, I have since gotten like past a lot of that. And realized that anger or like anything that I like the envy or the jealousy that I was feeling is just because I didn't like who I was. And I think that's just a big part to me for the LGBTQ community, and what pride means to me is just being proud of who you are, even if it doesn't fit the mold, you know? Everyone tells you how you ought to be, but why can't I just be how I feel that I am? So, hopefully that's a little helpful. And it does get tough, especially when it comes to family and the people in your life that you grew up with. You want them to accept you and love you. But if somebody really loves you and respects you, like, they should at least try to understand. That's just me. Right. how curvy do I want to make this little bee? I'm still working on finding where I belong, but like, as much labels do help a lot of things, but I think at the end of the day for me, it's just being with people that love me. For me, not anything particular. You know, they want to like be on the journey with me while I figure some complicated stuff out. Let's see. Hey, souls, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Hello, awesomeness Jiffy. I am back from my trip. I love Cascada. Cascada. I'm so sorry. I love Canada, especially Niagara Falls, one of the seven wonders of the world. That's awesome. I want to see the seven wonders of the world. And the first one I kind of want to see, I guess there's Mount Rushmore, but the first one I really want to see is the Grand Canyon. That's a personal preference. Let's see here. This week, souls, we're celebrating Pride Month. And I gave a little rundown about my thoughts about Pride Month. Yeah, the Grand Canyon is good. So, you know, whether you're a supporter of LGBTQ community or if you're a part of the community, if there's something you would like to share about what you're prideful about, please put it down in the comments or put it in the chat. Okay. And while you're here, souls, just to show you where I ended up, I'm not done with Lucy yet, but here is Lucy. She is coming along lovely. Probably one of the most, to me, feels like most professional looking pieces that I've done since I've started doing digital art, seriously. I'm very, very happy about that. Looks nice, thank you. I appreciate that. How was your trip to Canada? Tell me all about it, please. There we go. Hey, Corb, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. How was your weekend? This week, we're chatting, like I said, about pride and what it means to you, whether you're a ally or if you are someone who experiences, you know, who is part of the LGBTQ community. I would love to hear your stories if you'd like to share them. Let's see. Oh, it was fine. Awesome. And souls, my trip to Canada was fun. I brought a nice maple cream cookie made with maple Canadian syrup. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about, eh? Oh, man. It does. It sounds really yummy. And this week, so we got Nebula will be done hopefully soon, and I'm starting on Nebula this week because she was created in a time of pretty severe depression, and I wanted to create something that would symbolize wanting to spread happiness to others. Let's see, souls. Annie Edison Taylor, October 24th, 1838 through April 29th, 1921, was an American school teacher who, on her 63rd birthday, October 24th, 1901, became the first person to survive a trip over Niagara Falls. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, this was in barrel with... She was in a barrel with a kitten? Is that what you're saying? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. I'll probably have to look that up off stream. That sounds insane. People do some very interesting things in their lives. Let's see, this is another one of those pictures where I thought I did okay at the hands, but they might not be that great. Let's see, these are Daredevil Niagara Falls. Woo! I think people were just really bored back in the day, so their dopamine fix was to do crazy things like that. But that's just me. David, I have watched people die from Niagara Falls. I'm surprised they let anybody do that. Oh, right. Speaking of anime, yeah, we only got through the first few episodes, but for Pride Month, my husband and I started watching Magical Girl Utena, Revolutionary Girl Utena. Holy cow! It reads so much like a fanfic that I would have read as a kid, or a teenager, I should say, that I just don't know how I feel about it right now. Let's see, souls, especially one who cook omelet while crossing Niagara Falls. Yeah, that person sounds like they were really bored. Like, you know what I want to do today? Walk across Niagara Falls and cook an omelet. Oh man. Okay, let's see here. I'm glad you had a good... Hey, Div, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Thanks for taking the time to stop in my little corner of the galaxy. We are celebrating Pride Month. Sorry if I repeat myself a lot, guys, but we're celebrating Pride Month. Happy Pride Month! Woohoo! There we go. And this week, I'm starting on my second to last piece for the Refresh series, which is Ne-Beela. And she was just a character that I created during some very bad chronic depression. It's like, I just want something happy that spreads positivity across the entire galaxy. So we're going to work on her today. Previously, I've been doing more work on Lucy off camera. So here's her. She's getting close to being done. Been such a huge, like, boost to my confidence with art. Each piece I'm just like, oh, these are the things that I want to do. Yeah, I know, she's so shiny and slimy. I haven't even gotten to her eyes, and like her skin is shaded, but I haven't done the slimy bits there. And then like I haven't even done her clothes, like they're still flat, and then the like her accessories and her hair up there. So very excited about that. Looks like a galaxy fairy with a lot of glitter. Heck yeah. That's something that well, where am I at? There we go. Let me turn this off really quick. So just so you can see the original, here is what it used to look like. So this is Nebula. I'm very proud of this one. Has a 1950s aesthetic. Keeping with the alien theme, I've noticed a lot of my characters are like this as I'm going along. But yeah, I love her very much, and I'm excited to redo her. How was your weekend? Please, please, please let me know how your weekend was. And if you have any thoughts that you feel comfortable sharing with what does Pride mean to you and how has it helped you? Let's see here. Nee, I'm perpetually 12, but every time you say the slime bits, my mind leaps into the... You gotta keep it a little family friendly, at least during the art streams. The game ones, which I am still working on, by the way, my computer, I think the game capture that I got was just slightly a little old for my computer, so we're adding a part to the motherboard. Hopefully it'll work. Let's see, David, I just sent you 3 of my Pride deviants on Messenger. Check them out after stream. Absolutely. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry if I gotta leave again really quick. I gotta fix something off camera. I'll be right back. All right, thank you for that. Pop back on here. I'm hoping for the Lucy picture that that it's framed well enough that I can make it a sticker. Let's see here. I will check my messages in just a second, David. It's cool. Div, weekend has been rough. Still struggling with homeworks. How was yours, Jiffy? Welcome back. Thank you. My weekend was fantastic. I had good friends over, and we went swimming, and we ate good food, and we just had lots and lots of fun. Definitely a good like kickoff to like a summer vacation type thing. Let's see here. Here. Oops. There we go. I was thinking a lot this afternoon, and I tend to overthink a ton. Like, oh, what should I talk about? I still have a lot of like imposter syndrome about being a part of the LGBTQ community, you know? Just like I did with my autism diagnosis. Yeah, it was very fun. We got an indoor and outdoor pool situation in my apartment complex, and we're allowed to have like 2 guests per people, and they're pretty chill if you want to like bring food and snacks or drinks or whatever inside the indoor pool, as long as you're not being obnoxious. Yeah, it was very, very, very nice weekend. How do I feel about that? No. Think. Alright. Apologize if I'm a little all over the place. I feel like I'm always like that at the beginning of the stream, and then... it is called imposter syndrome. So you tend to psych yourself out that you're really experiencing the thing that you're experiencing. Like, no, I'm probably just faking this. It's probably not what's actually happening, and you like psych yourself out. I've done that a lot in my life. So before the diagnosis, like when I was in college, a lot of my disability was stemmed from the hearing loss that I had. It was my physical disability. And so once I had my ears fixed through surgery, I was thinking, oh, I'm not disabled anymore. I don't need all this help. I should be able to do these things on my own, by myself. And so I always like psyched myself out of like, I actually need this help, and I put a lot of pressure on like I should just be able to do it. I'm cured now. My ailments are fixed. And nope. That's not how disabilities work. Let me see here. Let me get David, I was at a party on Saturday. It's to make up for a quince that got delayed for personal family reasons. It was a lot of fun. Looking forward to the actual quince as well. Cool. Anytime that you can dress up and have fun is a good thing for me. Div, is it something like disassociative? A little bit. You really, I like
more credit.
Huh?
Give yourself more credit.
Yeah. I think it's give yourself more credit that you know who you are. You know, I think doctors kind of just get a little in their heads about like, they've like, oh, I've done this 100 times, and I don't feel like they always listen to their clients. Trying to think. I know that I just feel like I don't belong, that I'm an imposter in the neurodivergent world or the LGBTQ world. And it's something I am working on. Yeah. Again, I always like to like preface, and I'm not a doctor. These are just my my experiences and what I've been classified under a doctor, you know. Even going into my intake for my autism diagnosis, I was terrified. I'm like, am I lying? Am I really being myself right now? Because I had masked for so long that I didn't know who the heck I was. And so I'm just like doubting every little bit. I'm like, no, maybe I'm just overthinking everything. It's like, no. So that to me, I can read the clinical diagnosis of imposter syndrome. Let's look this up. I hope at least with my streams, I know I can't give clear medical advice, but I really hope that it like encourages you to go research things on your own. A lot of the times I went on, you know, based off what people told me, and to some, you know, people are professional to some, you know, to some degree, but just like reading and trying to learn everything I can about certain things has really helped me as a person. Here we go. Imposter syndrome is a condition that causes people to feel anxious and like a fraud even when they are performing well in objective ways. People with imposter syndrome may doubt their abilities, have negative thoughts, and sabotage their own success. Let's see here. So let's see here. There's different kinds of characteristics, apparently. There's perfectionism. People with imposter syndrome may strive for perfection, but find fault in their achievements and be rarely satisfied with the outcome. They may also expect others to be perfect. Let's see. Superheroism, sorry. People with imposter syndrome may feel like they need to take on more tasks than others and be better at them. They may say yes to things they don't have time or energy for. And then another one is feel of failure. People with imposter syndrome may feel shame over any failure, no matter how small. Yeah, absolutely. It's really important to me as someone that grew up in, you know, I always like to let people know I'm a millennial. I grew up in the age just like right when the internet really was taken off. So you had to like, I was given so much information on the internet that I was not being given in my normal life. So like if you didn't have the internet and you had to go by the word of your people that you trust in life, you know, and it's not necessarily that they're always trying to deceive you, but that's just all they know. So you take that as their word because like, oh, this person is like, you know, how would I put it? I trust this person in my life. They wouldn't try to deceive me, and they might not be doing it intentionally. They probably just don't know any updated information. Excuse me. Let's see, Night of Need. It is something that a lot of low and very low support needs autistic people struggle with because we do not need the additional accommodations or additional health, but we don't feel like we do. Because we can recognize those with higher support needs in us and mistakenly switch the idea of what our own disability looks like. Yep. Souls. Oh, I did visit Museum Ripley's, believe it or not. That was fun. Oh, hey, Tayden, welcome to the chat. How are you? Thanks for stopping by my little corner of the galaxy this evening. We are celebrating Pride Month, and we're kind of just going over what Pride means to us. And I'm starting on my next piece, which is Nebula, my second to last piece. And I already showed you at work, but here is where Lucy the slime is at currently. Very happy with this picture. Yeah, so someone, I am also probably, they didn't, so okay, let me start over. Depending on where you are in the country or in the world, I feel like the criterion of being diagnosed can really swing one way or the other. Hi, Lexi. Pride sounds pretty gay, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's pretty gay. The world's tallest man was like 8 feet. Yeah, I think I took a picture next to something like that, and I am only 5 feet. I'm good. I just finished having some dinner with my mom and brother, and we had some McDonald's because it was cheap. I don't blame you. I don't know, though. McDonald's has gotten ridiculously expensive for what it's supposed to be. Oh, man. So, let me see here. Yeah, so going back to I am probably between lower support needs and like medium support needs. But when I got my diagnosis, they didn't put that. They didn't put level 1, 2, or 3 or what supports needs I was. My doctor, I think, was just more of like, this person needs assistance and they need help. Like no level system was going to be able to like point that out, but I don't know if that ended up hurting me or making it worse. But yeah, I cannot get a lot of help. I'm what they call a functional autistic. And it really sucks. Let's see here. Where does this leg need to come out? Oof, I can already see that right here and right here. Second. Right there, her leg is not even connected. The knee right here is not even connected to where this starts. I've been finding a lot of that with these older pieces, and I like that I'm able to fix them. Let's see here. Tayden. Okay, we did that. You like the world's tallest man? Awesome. Also, I saw the longest neck too. Is that longest neck on a person or a creature? So I kind of wanted to go with the bee theme, that I wanted to make her kind of bottom heavy, so I wanted to make her more pear shape. Let's see how I want to do that. I think there is an autism center nearby where I live, but it just, a lot of what people view autism is like, it's they tend to pair it like with Down syndrome, and that's a whole other like part of neurodivergence that needs a different set of like help and needs. So when people are telling me, hey, you don't look autistic, it frustrates the heck out of me. Let's see, Luna-chan, hi, welcome to the chat. Is this your first time here? If it is, my name is Jiffy. I am a late diagnosed autistic, and I've always felt alien, and so I've used my art to find myself, and that's why you see an alien before you, because that's how I feel on the inside. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for taking the time to pop in. Lixie, without doxing you, yes, there is major autism centers in our town. It happens to connect to my office of all things. Okay, well, we're definitely going to have a discussion at some point then, because I did not know that. Yeah, I'm concerned that, because I come from a very conservative area, so what my concern is they are very autism speaks, which is a no-no. And I don't want to be a part of any of that, so I don't know how much they can help me. Oh, it was a person? Souls, the longest neck of a person. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see, Luna-chan, thank you so much for joining me. If you like what I'm doing, I would appreciate a follow, and if you have time to like and share my video, I'd appreciate it. Souls, the longest necks in humans are found among the women of Padang or Kayan tribe who live in the highlands of northeastern Thailand or southeast. Oh, are those the tribes that do the gold necklace rings around their neck? Yes, these women bind their necks with heavy brass rings that alter the shape of their necks and shoulders, making them, yeah, that's crazy. They literally cannot take those off because their necks would just flop over. That's cool. All right, so the biggest part of this piece is going to be like fixing a lot of proportional stuff. Let's see here. See where we end up. Yeah, it became a really big trend with the art that I did between 2017 and like 2020 even, that I was experimenting with curvier body shapes. I had more fun with the rounder shapes. I just like big, bold shapes in my pieces. Let's see here. Tayden, I just realized I was subscribed. Oops, that's okay. You're totally fine. See, Lixie sent you a link directly. That particular hospital network is okay. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, that reminds me, David had sent me some stuff earlier. Give me one moment. David, are there any of these poems or things you would like me to read on stream? If not, I will read them privately off screen. Thanks for being patient, guys. With I never get super far in a drawing, but I always have such a great time talking with everybody. I get my best work done off screen. I just like to get the foundation of what I'm working on going. Let's see here. Whoops. That is not... Why did that happen? Doop. There we go. Nope. I would like the yellow back, please. Thank you. Not was. I am subscribed now. That's okay. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate that a lot. While I'm thinking about it, Tayden, you just remind me being in chat. Today actually marked my 10-year anniversary with the job that I'm currently at. Woohoo! I've worked in like customer-facing jobs for as long as I can remember. Let's see if that's where I want that. No, that needs to come out here. And yeah, it was a 10-year anniversary with the company that I've been working for. It hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows, but I have met some of the most supportive people there. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just got it in the mail today. I thought online it said it was October was my 10-year. But it kind of, that was another topic of pride that I wanted to talk about. A lot of people in especially the neurodivergent community, they're always asking, man, what jobs are you guys doing? How do you stand it? And at the end of the day, for me, retail is not a very neurodivergent friendly atmosphere, but I will say, I've met some of the greatest people in my life through my work the last 10 years. And the more I was confident and proud about who I wanted to be, the more people respected me in the workplace. And I know that's kind of like a hit or miss wherever you work. I just, working in retail, people respect you if you show up and you do your job and, you help out, because we're all suffering in that job. But I remember after year 5, I went into year 5 and I had switched to the current store that I am at. And I just remember telling myself then that this place was going to be different. I am going to be different. I'm not going to keep up with the status quo. I am gonna make people know that they should respect me as a person. It doesn't matter how I present, or like, I'm a hard worker, I do my job, and I'm gonna make sure people know that about me. But what that ended up turning into was I got more and more comfortable with myself as a person. And when I got my diagnosis in 2021, like I said, and that was literally, that was a year and a half after I hit my extreme burnout phase. And I think that happens a lot with female at birth, on the spectrum. We mask a little better. And I just remember one day my brain broke and I couldn't do all these things anymore. And some of the things that work expects from you is like too much. They're like, no, your happiness and your productivity is measured based on how productive you are here. And a lot of what got like left behind is, how would I put it? Who you are and what you do outside of work doesn't matter. And that was really rough for the first half of my time there. But when I moved to the current store that I'm at, I promised myself that I would, as I was learning who I was, that I wouldn't, like, I don't know how to, sorry, I'm going on my soapbox, that I will not let anybody treat me less than, because I've already treated myself less than for a long time. And I'm very, very proud of that. Let's see here. David, it's a bit cringe considering how long ago I wrote them back in early high school, but if you want to read them, why do we care? Feel free. Yeah, if you would like me to, that's fine. I literally been like, I was talking about that we started watching Utena, Magical Revolutionary Girl Utena. Holy cow. You want to talk about some cringe stuff. Holy crap. That's the stuff that got my heart going doki doki back in middle school. Give me 1 second. I will pull that up. Thanks for letting me ramble for a sec. I hope that wasn't too preachy, but it's pride for me is just being about proud of who you are and who you will become. Let's see here. Souls met Thomas Wetters, or better known as the long-nosed man from Yorkshire, England. This man and his 7.5 inch nose. That's crazy. Oh no, that's mean. I hope nobody called him Pinocchio in school, because that would be very mean. All right, David, let me see what we got here. Right. Let's see here. All right. So, this is from David in the chat for Pride Month. Is a little short poem here. Why do we care what others may think? Why is wrong that some men like pink? Why is it wrong that some men like pink? Why do we care what people may say? Why does it matter if some people are gay? Why do we care how people may guess? Why is it wrong when I want to wear a dress? People will judge, this is true, so please stop pretending and just be you. I like that. I like that a lot. That's very sweet, David. I like that. Thank you for letting me share that. Yeah, that's my whole thing. Why does it bother everybody so much? It's not hurting anybody, is it? If it is, I have seen no proof of that. Oh, man. So, after, whoopsie daisies, 1 second. After I get done with the refresh series, so I have Ne-Beela next, and I'm probably going to end off with my VTuber character for fun. I'm going to redraw her because I have not drawn her since the first time. After I'm done with the refresh series, I'm going to probably do a short, hopefully a short series of, I've been wanting to turn my kitchen. Oh, let's see here. You absolutely know they did. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. I've been wanting to turn my kitchen into like a Kirby cafe themed thing. So I think for my next little series, I'm going to do a bunch of Kirby drawings with food and get those drawn for my kitchen. But in the background, I'll probably be working on the coloring book that I've been wanting to do for like ever. Problem with the coloring book, I would love to stream that, but I gotta make sure I'm not giving too much away. Let's see here. Souls. All right, Jiffy, did you know about the two-headed calf? Yeah, absolutely. The thing I've been really enjoying about doing digital work is the ability to, like, I know I can do this traditionally with my light board, but like really just like, I know where the errors are now, and being able to correct them on top of it has been just like instrumental for me. Yeah, Kirby theme. Yep. Yeah, the water bottle that you got off my throne is on its way. I will let you know as soon as I receive that. But yes, I love Kirby. He's so cute. He's so Poyo. We all need more Poyo in our lives, so I'm excited to design my kitchen after that. So I think what I might do, maybe I'll do some polls to see what foods you guys would like Kirby to be seen with or to be eating. Let's see here. anybody just tuning into the chat, I hope that you feel welcome here in my little corner of the galaxy, especially during Pride Month. If you'd like to hear more of my thoughts about it, you'll probably have to rewatch the video. But I would love to hear your experiences of what Pride means to you. Okay. I've also noticed, as I'm working on these drawings, the progression. I think Lucy came first. The progression into the VTuber that you see now, I started like figuring out the things that I wanted aesthetically through these other drawings. Let's see here. Do that. Copy paste that. There we go. Let's see. Does that work? That's almost right. Let's see here. Souls. Oh, nice. I did a museum waxland with the movie stars, especially see Neo, Dr. Dolittle, MRT from A-Team. Nice to see. 1 second. Figure Kate Pay. That's awesome. I've never been to those wax museums, but they're getting like way too good at it. They're getting way too good at making them look real, and they almost fake me out now. That's something interesting that's like still a thing, is wax museums. Like, that's such a gimmicky, like sideshow kind of touristy thing that's still very popular. The gaming, I brought it up briefly. My head jumps all over the place. We are still trying to figure out what's going on with that. Again, my game capture that I got might not be compatible with my computer. So my friend, Exemplar Kyle, should be over soonish and help me install a piece that we think we're just missing. And hopefully I can start streaming some games soon. If not, I'm just gonna probably pick something on Steam. I was hoping to do Fallout, and then I was also hoping to do Quiplash, but as most things with being a content creator, they're not gonna go the way you want. That's that letting go aspect that I always have to remember. And if it doesn't, it's really not the end of the world. It'll be fine. But I know my little neurodivergent brain is like, no, I don't believe you. Everything's going horribly wrong right now. Are there any things, is there anything that you guys are going to do to celebrate Pride Month this month? I think I need to double check, but there's normally some Pride event where I live, and I was a little confused on the date that I saw, so I think I might have misread it. So I'm gonna look back into that. But I went to my first like ever Pride event a year ago, and it was just really fun. It was just nice seeing everybody just like happy and having a good time. Okay, let's see, what did I do wrong with this leg here? So that. There's something amiss here. Let's see. Oh, I gotta merge that down. Oop. There we go. A lot of times once I like get kind of an idea of where I want like the body to go, I'll turn off this like faded layer that I have going on, be like, okay, does this actually make sense, or am I still trying to follow the lines that I had the first time? Because I get it really stuck in my head, like, no, this is how it's supposed to go. It's like, no, there's some anatomically wrong things in this picture. See, David, oh nice. I haven't been to an actual Pride event in several years. Last one I can honestly remember was back in college. Yeah, my college years, that I was still stuck in like high school, like who am I? What am I? What am I doing? I'm like turning 35 this year, and it really took me until now to like, oh, this is who I am. And like feeling comfortable with it. Oof, okay. What is happening? Maybe I need to change up this pose a little bit. Maybe I do need to change up the pose. We've already, see, Pixie, when I won her contest, she drew same pose and everything. Maybe I need to like change it up. What should I do with this pose? Let's turn this down a little more. Oh, that's why I'm having trouble. I normally do the body in red. I can't see what I'm doing. All right, let's try this. Here we go. Oh, that's a little weird. That's all right. That'll work. Oops. Nope. You guys didn't see that. No seizure warning there. There we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, the Pride event last year was really fun. I only went to just a little parade. They had something going on at like the convention center down where it was being hosted at. But yeah, it was a lot. But I don't know, seeing seeing all the like rainbows and people just like having fun, and just it's hard to not want to be a part of that, you know? Cease. There we go. I was using the wrong, I always like to do the body in red. Kind of gives me a strong foundation. Oop. There we go. Go. Okay, that's better. I can kind of see what I'm doing now. Pondering. Okay, I think the issue is... Oopsies. This leg. There we go. Do it more like... There we go. Alright. I kind of feel, at least where I'm at, the LGBTQ community has a strong presence here, but it's always a struggle. Okay, I like that. I am not sure if I want to change the pose too much. Right. Let's see here. Souls. Oh right, I did get on Skylone in Canada to see the high view of Niagara Falls. How high was it? Like how high? Like how far up above Niagara Falls was it? Okay. It's nice at 178 feet. Ooh, that's high. I'm the out of my husband and I'm kind of more of the risk seeker. I like to do stuff like go up really high or jump off of things or whatnot, and that would probably be something I would do. There we go. Okay, I kind of like that. I'm really trying to lean into like that she's more pear-shaped, but I haven't really drawn that kind of body before, so. I want to make sure I give her a bumble butt is what I would call it. A bumblebee butt. I just got Ace Ventura stuck in my head. The bumblebee tuna. Yeah. Woo. Being a millennial is a trip. David reminds me of the one time I was in St. Louis and I was at the Gateway Arch. Yeah. Funny story that I have about that. I actually moved to Missouri right around when the arch was first like out to the general public and it was built. And I remember we were going to go on a field trip to see the arch, right? And we got there and it was we couldn't go on it because there was some maintenance needing to be done. Like this thing just opened and the way that it functions, I'm just like, I don't know if these guys really knew what they were doing when they were building it. It's already under construction and we can't even go on it. So I've never been in the arch, but I've seen the arch from the outside. There we go. Flat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to really. So this, just like the Sailor Moon picture, I'm really gonna have to update my understanding of an anime because there's a lot wrong with this picture. Have I seen the Liberty Bell? No, I have not. I have not seen the Liberty Bell. I love traveling and seeing new things, and apparently I need to do some more of it. I hope to do some more traveling as I get older. Because some of my favorite experiences is like going on trips and just spending time with people. It's my favorite memories. All right. Okay, I'm seeing an issue with her stomach area into her bottom area. How do I want to do this? There we go. That's a little better. Do I want to... I think the thing with pear bodies is they're more like kind of like a triangle. They're a little more narrow up top and more wider on bottom. Let's see here. Road trip to Chicago, South Carolina, and then next month. And Tennessee next month. Oh man, you're gonna have a busy summer. Are you gonna take me on any of those trips, Lexi? Let's see. No, not quite that. No, I don't like that either. Darn it. How are you guys feeling about the proportions on this drawing? I'm not 100% happy with it so far. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I noticed, like, for a bumblebee girl, normally they're like a lot shorter, rounder, more compact, and it kind of made her really skinny and tall. And I think I'm still leaning on the like cliche alien aesthetic, tall and lanky. It's not the proportion. I think it's the joint placement. Yeah, I think that's where I'm having trouble, is there's just some anatomical issues. So, like, I gave me to start with her hand here. Let me just do this. Copy paste. All right. All right. Go back up here. Select that. Nope. This, please. Thank you. Or should I make that smaller? Yeah, things are not connecting where they should be connecting, and I know it's a big issue. Oopsies. Daisies. Go here. Erase this. Do I like this better? Yeah, this is probably going to be one of those I'm going to have to tinker with off screen. So the easier part about the Lucy picture that I was working on is originally I tried to like do this like perspective of like her in the front and like her body out laying behind her, but that's not anatomically correct. Let's see here. When I have these full body pictures, my errors come out quite a bit. You saw wax figures of superheroes? Which ones? Let's merge you down. Okay. So I'm toying with a lot of ideas for the channel, and I like to throw them out occasionally during chat. If I had a contest to color in one of the line arts of my current refresh series pictures, would you guys be interested in a contest like that? There'd be a let's see, probably a first, second, and third reward for that. I thought it'd be fun, but I thought I'd get your guys' opinion on it. I was thinking of doing my Rapidash picture because I have the line art saved, and I thought it'd be a fun contest. Let me pull it up really quick. So I need to clean this up a little bit, but basically I would have this sent out and you guys color it how you would like to. It's just the line art. Let's see, Lixie, Can you zoom out and show hips and leg? Yeah, give me 1 second. So I wanted to make her a little more round on the bottom, trying to do more of a pear shape so she has a bigger bottom area. And I know, let's see, David, most likely I'd be down. Heck yeah. And there would probably be like, you guys would have like a whole month or so to complete it. But I thought that'd be a good way to have something you guys feel like you participate in and show your art skills. Okay, I think, sorry, I just noticed something. Maybe it's this. Let me get rid of this. So yeah, I was trying to make her more round on the bottom, but I might be going overly, I might be overdoing it. But I did notice, Lixie, that like, give me 1 sec, from like here to here, things aren't lined up correctly. But also maybe get rid of this. This is from someone that doesn't do drawing on a daily basis. I am very under confident on anatomy because I just don't draw enough. If you're ever worried about why am I not getting any better, you just need to keep drawing, and I don't do enough of that. The ADHD is strong in me. I don't even like doing the thing that I like to do. A memoir by Chippy. Would it be digital or traditional? You can pick. I don't care. If you want it to be traditional, that is totally fine. I kind of want to, it's not going to be really based off skill, but I really want to see what would you do different with the picture that, say, the Rapidash picture came in, it was third in my refresh series, and where I started to kind of get an idea of what I wanted to do with updating all these pieces. And I had a lot of fun with that one. And, you know, it's Pokemon. I'm sure people love getting down on some Pokemon, so. Let's see here. That, okay. I will accept any form of media as someone who is normally a traditional artist. Okay, so now Lixie's got me all into thinking about joint placement. So where would this make sense? Let's see here. Maybe more. Oop. Oop. Nope, not quite. Oop. Nope, that doesn't look right. Maybe. Just maybe. Oop. Hear me out. Nope. Nope. Nope, that's not. I don't like that. Nope, 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 nope. I was gonna have her kick her leg out. Yeah, I really have a long way to go with anatomy. I'm trying to learn some like furry art too, and yeah, it's quite the process. If I'm already struggling with like human anatomy, even though I'm drawing a bee girl. Let's see, maybe it needs to do this. So, I love doing these streams, so I'm hoping it kind of like gives you guys like an insight of like, when you're doing art, it's not always like fun. It's a lot of just goofing around, trying to figure out what works. Okay, let me try that. It's a lot of me drawing the same line over and over again. It's I think that's what one of the artists I follow was saying, like, art is boring sometimes when you're just trying to figure some stuff out. Okay. Maybe her being more on the... She doesn't have to be overly curvy. Let's see here. And all this nonsense you're hearing me talk about while I'm drawing, this is just what goes on in my head. It's a cluttered mess in there about 90% of the time. But eventually art comes out of it. There we go. Okay, I kind of like that. Yeah, where... So she's turning. Do I just have her lower half facing the wrong position? Is that what I'm dealing with right now? Curious. See, this is where I run into the issue. I'm like really stuck with what I'm seeing, what I already drew, and like needing to break out of that. Some of that stubbornness in me. Yeah. Because you don't, it's like part of my brain doesn't want to admit that I was wrong. Div, what did I miss? Not too much. We're trying to figure out in real time what I'm doing anatomically wrong with this picture. So just briefly mention that a lot of the times when I have the original to go off of, I tend to want to go with what's already there, but I know it's not right. There's a lot of things anatomically that I need to practice outside of these pieces, but I know that I'm not going to because I'm lazy. But there's obviously some things that are not correct about this picture. And sometimes it's just kind of fun while I'm on stream if you guys can help me point out what that is. And I also did talk briefly about I may do a contest for I need to clean it up to win a first, second, or third prize from me. I may have you guys color this picture and submit it. It can be traditional, digital, whichever kind of medium. But that is something in my back pocket. I've been trying to think of ways to, I want you guys to feel involved and that you're doing a lot of this. Yeah, anatomy is very confusing. A lot of the drawings that I'm working on were during a time that I was really pushing myself to do things that that's the best that I knew at the time. And I know they weren't 100% right, but it had to be okay at that time, you know, or else I'm not going to finish the drawing. I'm worrying way too much about it looking right that I'm forgetting about just drawing the picture. That makes sense. Night of Ne. So something I think that all of chat will enjoy. I just got through feeding the cats and one of them decided that I needed to have an impromptu white t-shirt contest with me, myself, and I. PG-13, Ne. Gotta keep it PG-13. Them titties, we don't need that. We gotta be careful. Let's see. Oh, nice. I guess I can join too. Yeah, I will be very vocal if I do a contest like that. I've tried to do it once before, and that was back when I was at like 300 followers, I think, on Instagram. My husband was sweet and joined in. I also have been thinking about like draw this in your style. If you guys would prefer something like that, where you take one of your favorite characters of mine and draw it in your style. If that's something you prefer, that is a-okay. I just want to find some ways for you guys to feel more involved. Let's see here, Night of Ne, because they decided I needed to take an impromptu shower with half a gallon of filtered water. Did they knock over another gallon of filtered water? I think you might need to think about where you're putting your filtered water. Oh, man. Very naughty kitties. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I would love, nothing is more flattering to me than getting like fan art of my own work. And I've only had that done a handful of times, but it's so fun. Because it makes me feel more creative and to expand upon what I already have by seeing how other people see it through their own eyes, if that makes sense. There we go. Okay, this is looking a little better. This area with this hand is going to be tricky. Let's see, do I like that? Nope, I do not. Coming on 7:38. I feel, even though I'm still feel like I'm slow as molasses, I'm getting a little bit quicker with how I want to do each of these drawings. Hey, I didn't say anything about big old Don. Okay, Dobon Honkaroos, yes. Oh man. Sounds like your kitties have been testing your patience lately. Let's see here, maybe something like that. No. Again, originally Nebula was kind of like, I wanted to give it that like 1950s sci-fi aesthetic, or like that what a futuristic lady would look like of space. The 1950s was a crazy time. Fallout's one of my favorite games ever, and I noticed that I tend to style a lot of my alien aesthetic off the 1950s. I kind of want to incorporate that more with my new model, but there's so many things I'm excited for with the new model. That's what I think is fun about VTubing, is like the never-ending like amount of creativity that you can have with it. Okay. Now yeah, her eyes are gonna... How do I've been really enjoying the way I've been drawing eyes, so I might keep up with that theme here. There we go. Let's see here. Sorry, can't stay for long. Gotta go. Continue homeworks. Have a nice stream. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Good luck with all your college stuff. I hope it goes well. And I'm always fascinated to hear about, you know, anyone that's in college and nowadays, like how different and it is than when I was in college. So, have a good rest of your night and good luck. Thank you for taking the time for stopping by my little corner of the galaxy. I really appreciate it. You know, you guys never have to worry about missing too much, except for some of the shenanigans on live. But all my videos are uploaded. Currently, I have them all separated. There's not too many videos, but I have all my live streams separated on a video playlist under art streams, and they are numbered. So if you ever wanted to start from the beginning and watch the journey all over again, it's all on there. I would like to hear how your college life story. Oh, that's an interesting one that I'd be interested, that I would like to share. It's not as fruitful as I would like it to be, but college was very different for me when I was growing up. Like what was expected of us going into college. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you. Let's see, souls. I'm feeling good. Just glad Jiffy's cool. I'm doing pretty good. You know, we're talking about Pride Month and celebrating Pride Month, and I'm probably the happiest I've ever been with myself, right now. And I have wonderful, wonderful people in my life to celebrate that with. And they don't make me feel like I'm such an alien, you know? And that's really important to me in my, with my channel and what I'm about. Okay, I think I like that. Lixie, I sent you an elite secret docs that will help with the drawing. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what's good about the sketch process when I'm doing it digitally, is I'm just trying to work out the kinks. Like, I'm trying to work out what was wrong with it the first time, so. Let's do this. Coming on 7:43. You guys let me know how you're feeling. I'm definitely gonna go till 8 o'clock. We'll see how we're doing at 8 o'clock, and I can continue if you guys want me to. Whoop. There we go. Do that. And do that. There we go. Been making it so much easier to make sure both the eyes are the same size. There we go. Aw, look how happy she is. Get rid of that. Shrink that down. So I will ask the chat, what has been, so now I think we're project 4 or 5 in with my refresh series. What has been your favorite project that I've done so far? Let's see here. David, I think I may log out early tonight. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. Happy Pride Month, and I'll catch you next Monday. Yeah, let me double check my calendar. I've been trying to, going forward, monthly, I'm gonna try to set up like when I am gonna actually do streams or not, or if I need to take a day off. Let's see, what is next Monday? Okay. Next Monday, I think, yeah, I should be here next Monday. I have an appointment that I gotta go to, but hopefully it shouldn't interfere with the stream next week. Have a good rest of your night, David. Thank you for always stopping by the streams. I really appreciate it. Happy Pride Month. I can already tell this one. Every time I do a drawing, my favorite part about doing any kind of like project is when I just get super pumped, like, okay, I could see my vision. I'm super excited. Oh man. Well, I think at this rate, with people dropping out, I think I'll probably go till 8 o'clock and I'll call it for the evening. It just kind of seems like a cozy, chill out kind of day. I've been kind of feeling that today. I don't know about you guys. Let's see. Have a good night. Yep, have a good night, David. Thank you. There we go. I think probably something good to really end on before the stream ends is I want to thank anybody that's in my life now or has been in my life at some point. The bad and the good, I've had a lot of like a lot of support in different areas of my life, and I just want to thank anybody that has pushed me to grow as a person. Let's see here. Night of Ne. I don't think I have a particular project that I have enjoyed. More that I have enjoyed watching your growth across the projects. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm me personally, I'm noticing it more with each stream, and I'm just like, ooh, this one's better. No, this one's my favorite. Nope, this one's my favorite. Lixie, stream ideas. Find popular IP. Make popular IP. Yes, I know. That's so I'm technically going to be doing that, Lixie, with my next project. That's not I'm doing my coloring book, but I got to do that kind of off stream so I don't give away, like, you know, what's going to be in the coloring book. But I'm going to be doing a little series on called Kirby Cafe, kind of based off the game that just came out a few years ago. But I'm trying to turn my kitchen into a whole Kirby themed thing. So I'm going to do a bunch of Kirby themed food drawings coming up as my next big project. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Oh, I appreciate it. The journey is the most important thing to me when working on anything. And that's why I don't edit my videos. I don't take anything out, because I want you to see the frustrating parts of it. Not always sunshine and rainbows, unfortunately. I don't want to show it being perfect every time, because that's what I want, and that's not how the world works. Oh, let's see here. Sounds good. Keep it a surprise, Jiffy. Gotcha. Yeah, I will, I'll let you know what I decide to do for, like, a contest or anything. I just want it to be something you guys are excited about. Aw. Okay, so far though, with what I've done, I like where this is going. I'm gonna have to tinker with some of the anatomy things off screen. It always takes me a minute to, like, get going. And then once I get going in a project, I'm like, okay, I see it now. And I don't know if that's part of having, I know aphantasia is a thing. And I just really, I don't know if it's the autism or if it's something else, but I really have a hard time clearly seeing the big picture with any project that I do. So it always takes a lot of me fiddling around until my brain's like, oh, that's what I want. That's what I want it to look like. Your little bumblebee butt is definitely not in the right spot. That is, it's almost in the right spot. It would be coming out about here. Nope. Nope, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with that, because I don't think I had the perspective correct either. I was showing it from the side. I don't think that's correct with the way that she's facing. Oh, man. But, you know, the good thing is I've been having just a lot of fun doing this. I haven't, like, felt like I've been having fun with my own art in so long. I've been just enjoying every little bit of this. I feel like that's too skinny. Maybe that's the problem. That's 7:51, a few minutes left. Oh. Thank you, souls. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm in the zone right now. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going over that eyebrow over and over again. Oops. Oh, she's so cute. I can't get over how cute she is. Let's see, souls. Oh, by the way, I love Niagara Falls at night when they turn the lights out. Yeah, I bet. I think I will leave that. I've officially entered into the I'm really hyper focused and talking to myself mode. Alright. Finish erasing this and then dun, dun, dun. There we go. There we go. Alright. Stop there. Oopsies. She has a giant. When did I do that? Oopsies. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Especially, yeah, Canada's birthday is next month. Yes, I believe Corb, he's usually in the chat. Sorry, they. Their birthday, I think, they said is next month around Canada Day. Oof. But I think I'm probably gonna end it there. Because at this point, it's just me really like focusing in on fixing some glaring issues. But I hope you guys had a nice stream. I hope you enjoyed my take on Pride and what it means to me. You know, whether you're an ally or part of the LGBTQ community, I think it's really important that you remember that there's only one you, and you should be proud of that. There's no one else like you in this world, and that is what makes you special. So, and with that, I'm gonna head off for the evening. Sounds good. Take care. I'm gonna have a good evening. I'm gonna chill out. Maybe work on this a little more off camera, but thank you guys for always joining me on my Monday night art streams. It's been really, really proud of myself for doing this. Something I always wanted to do, and I'm doing it, and I'm proud of myself for just doing the thing. So you guys have a great rest of your night, and have a great week, and please remember to be kind to each other. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.